Well, I am literally, I don't know what to say about myself. I I am serious sometimes, but sometimes I'm not.
Where you wanna go? What you wanna do? Anything is fine.
Honestly, most of the times I'm not serious. I'm a serious person. So like if you see me, like I'm probably always smiling and laughing or something. So I hope that could like make your day in some kind of way. But I love music, not just listening to it, but I love creating it, definitely, and honestly, that is literally a gift that I have that I didn't know that I really had that kind of gift. It's like it's really fun for me. But it's just fun to like dibble and dabble into different stuff that I feel like I can do, Like I said in the beginning, like you really surprise yourself. Like if you don't try it and you don't like go for it, at least something, that you never know what you really are good at if you don't, try it. Or you never even know what you love to do if you don't even try it. When I was 13, I started writing poems, and it was so like stress relieving, like to write a poem about what I was going through at the time. And then one day I just randomly went on YouTube and I just found a beat, because my mom honestly listened to a lot of music, so I was like, maybe I can make a song. I didn't know that I could sing until I tried it. When I was probably about 15 or so, I started actually making songs, and songs from the poems that I wrote with the beat on it, and it was pretty awesome. A great experience, and I never knew that that was something that I wanted to do though. It was just like me just testing stuff out, and years later I was going through school, and then I realized like I really love to sing. So then my dad got me this whole studio set, like for Christmas one year. It was Studio One, and I had no idea how to hook it up. All I seen was a microphone in there, and I just fell in love with her, and I named her Dream. And then I never knew how to use it, but he set it up for me one time, I remember, and then I was so amazed by how the microphone, like he hooked it up to the computer and it was playing, and as I was singing in the microphone, it showed up the track, and I was so amazed by that. That's a little bit about me. It's a lot more that I will talk about later, okay? Sweet Love, yes, I do have a new album out. It's called Sweet Love 2. It's available on all platforms. I have Sweet Love 1, okay? It's just called Sweet Love. It doesn't have a 1 by it, but that's just my first Sweet Love album. So Sweet Love 2 is based off of Sweet Love 1, but it's more, Sweet Love 2 is more loving. I mean, Sweet Love 1 is loving too, but like Sweet Love 2 is more like heartfelt, you know? Sweet Love 1, I had songs on there like Whisper and Favorite and Silhouette. So Sweet Love 1 was basically like a sensual vibe, and Sweet Love 2, I got songs like Cupid and Romance and Afloat. Like those songs are more like the Valentine's, like love. I make different kinds of music, okay? Not different genres. I will still say that I'm in the R&B genre, but I make different, like as far as like sad, sensual, and I'm starting to be a little more versatile in my music. So Sweet Love 2 was basically that push for me to open up, to be versatile and try different, try out my voice a little more, see what I can do. Some songs might not sound different to you guys, but they were very different for me. Okay, the whole album altogether as a whole is literally a beautiful thing for me, and it was important for me to make because I told myself that this year I was going to do it. I told myself I'm gonna make a Sweet Love 2, and I'm gonna do it. So that's what I did, made a Sweet Love 2. So a lot of people want to know like the process that I make with my music. So let me tell you, when I first started making music, I was writing down the lyrics every single time. I would sit there, listen to the beat, write down the lyrics where I want to put it, and put the time right next to it, how I want to say it, and like even the ad libs that I want on there. So like there's a lot of songs that I have that I haven't even recorded yet. So I would put them in a notebook. I would get my own music notebook, and I would write down, like I said, the lyrics, the time, how I want to say it, ooh, ah, like literally in there. That way I won't forget. And sometimes I would even like do voice memos and like record it so that I won't forget. But as the years went on, Sweet Love 2, I pretty much freestyled the whole album, like as far as my lyrics, as far as the harmonies. So now this is what I would do. I would sit there and I would listen to the beat, and then as I'm listening to the beat, I'm trying to feel a vibe of, you know, what I want to say and how I want to say it. Usually I like to start off with the title first, or I like to start off with the chorus first. So if I have a good chorus, I can start building up a verse, and then the chorus will come, and then I can build up another verse, and then maybe another chorus. Or if I have a title, I have a story to base my music off of, if that makes sense. So like if I have a title, like say the sky, I don't know, sky, right? So I have a title now. So now I know that I can talk about these things, such as it's blue, such as clouds or rain. So like I have basically the start of the tree of the song. Like everything is like roots, like the verse, the chorus, everything is like roots that holds everything together. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but the vibe is everything to me. If I don't feel the vibe of the song, I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna finish it. I realize that. There are a lot of songs that I still haven't even finished till this day, just because I haven't found that vibe with it yet, you know? So I just think the process of me making 14 songs, it wasn't exhausting. It was only exhausting because of work, if that makes sense, my job. I think that is where I kind of got exhausted. And there were even times at work, since I wasn't like on the computer, there were times at work where I would just take a napkin or something because I had this song idea or I like this beat, because we would get off early. So I'm like, okay, well, might as well figure out the next song on my album. So I take this napkin and I write down lyrics on there. That's probably the only time I wrote lyrics on the album. And I had to, or I had to voice record it, you know, or I was gonna forget. Honestly, it was the best journey I had so far in music because I worked so hard to create this album. And I love it. 1 month, 14 songs. That's the most I've did so far. And I am proud to say that. So Cupid, I wanted Cupid to start off as that love song for the album, because Valentine's Day, you know, is filled with love and hearts and flowers and chocolates and rose petals, all of those things. So I wanted Cupid to start off the album like, oh, okay, this is really gonna be an album that's really like pertaining to love. But I literally just vibe to the song, you know, vibe to the beat, actually, like making the song. And I was like, oh, dreams be so lucid, you know it's so vivid, I'm not stupid, yeah, I found my Cupid. So like, I feel like it can relate to people, because if you feel like you found that loved one, That's your Cupid. That's your person. That's your heart. That's your forever. Like that person, that one person that you feel like you can do everything with. You can be vulnerable with. You can be sad, happy, angry. You know, all that. Basically, that person knows your true self. You know, and a great feeling to have when you know that you have someone that you can open up to about anything. You can talk about anything. And I have that myself though. I feel like, you know, I found my Cupid. So I've literally had that song and I was like, maybe that song could touch other people's hearts too. And if they have someone that they truly, truly love too. Cupid is definitely a song where it's like heartfelt. True love. True love.
Where you wanna go? What you wanna do? Anything is fine.